All right, K-PopZ is back, and we got a good day, y'all. Listen, we got a lot of great things happening. Patreon here, the music reaction channel, all kinds of stuff. And over here today, I was told we need to dig into NewJeans. And everybody said we need to start with these that said something about it. This is the Idol Deep Dive. Minji from NewJeans. From Ben Atmo. So we're going to do that. We've never done a guide to NewJeans. We have done quite a bit of NewJeans stuff over on the other channel, of course, on the reaction channel, music reaction channel. And we do have them live as well over on the Patreon. Great show, by the way. They put on a really, really good show. It was a lot of fun to watch them. So if y'all want to check that out, please feel free. It's down in the description. Everything's down there. Come join us. We'd love to have you. But right now, we're going to get into the Idol Deep Dive with Minji, NewJeans. Y'all let me know what's next and we'll get it done. All right? My friends, let's go.
Who is Minji? The real Minji. The Minji we don't know. Welcome back to Idol Deep Dive, the show where we take a look at the story of our favorite idols and figure out what we can learn from them. Yes, I'm so happy to be back covering NewJeans with K-pop's resident teddy bear, Minji. And I'm curious, when you think of Kim Minji, what do you think? Do you think unofficial leader of the century?
이 좋은 분위기 그대로 넘어가 볼까요? 좋아요.
Do you think organized, efficient lady down to business?
역시 일을 할 때는 정리를 하는 게 우선이지.
Or perhaps you think about how she finds everything cute, like, seriously.
귀여워!
Whatever it may be, it's hard not to view her admirably. Her maturity and calmness at all times.
죄송합니다. 죄송합니다.
Okay, most times, stands out all the more in contrast to the other four members.
Well, when you're with IU, I mean, you'd be malfunctioning too, right? As an artist, I mean, hard not to.
Okay, most times, stands out all the more in contrast to the other four members, who probably bounce off walls in their spare time. But that left me wondering, how did she wind up in a group like NewJeans? How did she manage to fit so well and carry herself with such strength and optimism? Well, I think I figured it out. So my fellow bunnyji, let's start the lesson by heading all the way back to the beginning. Minji was born May 7th, 2004, and grew up in Chuncheon, South Korea, with an older brother and a younger sister. Even as a child, she had many ambitions. She wanted to be everything from a ballerina, to a model, to a teacher, and of course, an idol. But she lived an ordinary life at first, saying, "To be honest, I was just an ordinary student who really loved K-pop and other music. I really liked listening to music, but I wasn't confident enough to sing and had never danced. I joined the label completely by chance, and I think I fell in love with music even more after learning a wider variety of music and culture at Adore." But
See, that's interesting. She was never competent enough to sing, right? And didn't know how to dance when she joined the company. So she had to go completely from scratch, which is really cool. And to be 20 years old and where she's at now is, I mean, that's pretty incredible.
before we talk about how she joined the label, it's worth mentioning how she got so good at English. You might know she lived in Canada for a few months, but while she was there, she actually missed out on her elementary school graduation. Give it up for Minji! Minji. So the fact she was halfway across the world that early means it's no mystery where she got her English know-how from.
Bro, I'm so proud of you.
And while she didn't have the same childhood experience with Japanese, her passion for languages seems to be making up for it.
언니 운명의 일본어로 뭐예요? 민지야. 운매. 운매.
Now, thanks to an interview with former Source Music scouter Darren Wan, the very person who scouted Minji, we know that Minji was enrolled at a dance academy in Chuncheon, chasing her passion in music. And it just so happened her mom was a close friend of the head of the academy. So when Mr. Wan came to ask if there were any promising trainees, It only makes sense Minji was at the top of the list.
저는 민지를 처음 봤을 때 그런 확신이 있었거든요. 아, 이 친구는 클수록 100%더 이뻐질 거다.
It would be pretty safe to say that Minji's natural charms accelerated her on her path to becoming an idol. She was passionate about music, had connections, spoke English, and gave off the vibe of an idol to everyone she knew. Upon moving to Seoul in middle school, she was already the talk of the town. After class every day, she would commute to the practice room and train. So it wasn't long before she entered the renowned Hanlim Multi-Art School, or should I say, the mandatory side quest for every K-pop idol, and took acting classes with NMIX's Solyun. But she wasn't just popular back home, or at the school, but also at the company, as she was selected as the face of HYBE's global auditions in 2019, which, yes, is the exact same campaign that caused our resident healing voice Hani Pham to audition.
Well, that's interesting too. SM tried to recruit her, okay. Yeah, I mean, she's got the face of an idol, no doubt. She's an exceptional dancer and a great vocalist. So, yeah, she's got all of it in mind and in tow, you know.
No matter how you look at it, it seemed like Minji was destined for greatness. Needless to say, she met the other members and had no trouble getting close to them. NewJeans was already brewing, and she was brimming with excitement.
7월 1일에 이제 어도 걸그룹이 데뷔한다는 광고가 나왔어요. 그래서 제가 학교 왔다 갔다 하면서 그거를 제가 보고 싶어가지고 엄청 기다렸었는데 되게 뭐랄까요? 뭔가 열정 넘치던, 물론 지금도 열정하면 지지 않지만 진짜 누구보다 열정 넘치던 때지 않았나.
Now, remember earlier when I said I think I figured out how Minji was able to fit in as an idol with such ease and convey such a strong sense of optimism and leadership? Well, it's time to show you. You see, something I really respect about Minji is how she cherishes each and every opportunity presented to her. It's impossible to deny that chance and circumstances helped Minji become the idol she is today. But rather than feel her experiences cheapened by that, she takes on a very different mindset. I personally think of myself as someone with good luck. A lucky opportunity came to me early, and when those kinds of opportunities came my way, I tried to seize them. And Minji takes pride in seizing.
I mean, when opportunity comes, if you don't seize it, that's on you. You know what I mean? Yeah, you've got to take a chance. You can't. And I know there's a lot of people out there that say, no, you follow the path that you're supposed to. Well, that's not always the case, right? Living proof right here.
In the moment. In fact,
저희 좌우명은 따로 없어요. 그냥 합니다. 시간이 해결해 준다는 말도 잘 믿고 그래요.
Minji doesn't overthink. She just doesn't. All of her biggest successes in life have come from her choosing to experience new things. That in of itself is one of her biggest joys. I'm really looking forward to things like that, and just the entire future ahead of us as a group. I think it'll be so fun. Everything feels new, which makes it exciting day by day. And that's an underrated aspect of Minji, if you ask me. Despite her affinity for schedules, she understands the value of staying open and flexible too. Here, I think this clip sums it up pretty well.
어기는 거 싫어하고 갑자기 만나자고 하면 스트레스 받음.
진짜? 미안해.
잠깐. 갑자기 만나자고 하면 하고 계획을 다시 부수고 다시 정리하고 그래 할 것 같아. 근데 스트레스까지는 아니고 그냥 금방 적응돼요.
그죠?
New things don't stress her out, and in tandem with her amazing organizational capabilities, that means any chance coming her way will do a lot for her. That's just one piece of this Minji puzzle though. What I have even more respect for is how much Minji adores her members. I mean, just listen to her. This might be my favorite quote from any NewJeans interview. All 5 of us are friends, and they're all precious to me. I feel like I can have a conversation with Hani by just looking at her eyes. She's always caring for the people around her and considerate towards them. Danielle's bright smile just warms my heart, and at times she's like an older sister you can learn things from. Haerin is the most honest person in the world, so I feel like she's someone I can trust and lean on. She's really thoughtful too. Everything about Haein is amazing. She says she doesn't see it, but that's actually one of the best things about her. I can't wait to see what the future holds for her. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, guys? Minji is the biggest bunny of all time. I haven't heard nicer words about the members from anyone else. People commenting on YouTube, people making videos on NewJeans, TV hosts, Minheejin. I don't think I've even tried writing something that nice about any idols before. Minji is undeniably a huge NewJeans fan, and thus every day with her members is precious. Why else do you think she made it a New Year's resolution to keep a diary, which she actually completed, by the way? Or why else did
No, it's pretty simple to see. She's somebody that enjoys life and loves to experience life. That's why she's so open to taking chances and just going with the flow. That's a great thing. That's a great thing for anybody, and especially for somebody in this kind of business. Because the music business, I mean, if you get down to brass tacks, the music business is a cutthroat, very nasty business at times. And it can also be a great business at times, but it can be extremely cutthroat and nasty. And if you're somebody like Minji here that just kind of goes with it and says, you know what, we'll take a chance, we'll go, and we'll see what happens, that can be one of the biggest assets you've got in this kind of business.
did she say this?
셀카는 제가 매일매일 하루하루가 너무 소중한 거예요.
And why then did she actually cry backstage when they won Rookie of the Year at the MMAs?
신인상 받고 온 뒤에서 울었어요, 사실. 몰랐죠. 그때는 뒤에서 울었어요.
I'll tell you, it's because she's not just proud of herself, but she's proud of her members. When asked what she'd think looking back 10 years from now, she said this. Well, 10 years is many years down the line, but I do think that I will still be doing what I love. And if future me just looks back on me right now, I think she would just feel an immense amount of gratitude for our members, for all the hard work, and be proud of what we're doing. So the reason why Minji feels like a natural leader and fits so perfectly on the team should be clear now. She's done her absolute best at taking every chance given to her. She's kept an open mind and an open heart. That led her to NewJeans, her career, her best friends, and her biggest chance of a lifetime. And you can bet she's going to savor every single moment.
Baby, take a chance, 'cause I want this to be something straight out of
즐거운 방이시라고요.
the movie. Ba-dum-da-da-da-dum. No spoilers, please. Ba-dum-da-da-da-dum. No spoilers, please. Ba-dum-da-da-da-dum. No spoilers, please. And I love you 3000.
I know I always say it, but I really do mean it. Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, good stuff, man. By the way, that's a really good dive into who Minji is. I like that. Listen, y'all want to see more from the ladies? More from Ben? Y'all let us know. We'll get it done. We do have the other 4 coming up, of course. I think he's got all 4. I know he has Hani and Danielle, and yeah, so I believe he's got all 4. Anyway, we've got them coming. Thank y'all so much for watching. You want to see more from NewJeans? Let us know. We'll get it done. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And I will see you later, my friends. Y'all have a great, great day. This is OK Pops. You're out.